Nilesh, introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Nilesh Anand Bagmari. I am from Nagpur. I have completed my bachelor's in electrical engineering from Pune University. I have total currently I'm working as a SAP MM consultant in logo stuffing solution, where I have total 3.8 years of experience. I have work on support project as well as implementation project.
Okay, which implementation project, Nilesh?
What's that?
Which implementation project
Means I didn't get this which implementation.
or which client?
Miss client name I don't know. Currently.
Okay. Okay. Which version you implemented?
And that's also I don't know. Means as for HANA, but version I don't.
Okay.
Means I have some questions. Means some questions I have. That will be I will ask after the interview.
Okay. Okay. What was your client organization structure?
Uh, Client organization structure starts with the company. Then we have a company code. Then we have a plant. Is They have two company codes. In this company code, a particular company code, they have two plants, and in plant they have a storage location. Means in every plant they have a two storage location, and then there is a purchasing organization which is assigned to the company code and the plant.
Okay. Nilesh, tell me, in you told that you work on the implementation project. What kind of the announcement or other object you implemented?
I have worked on the reports, output determination, and enhancement, BDC, WAPI means on convergent also I have work, and smart forms I have work.
Okay. Could you explain one announcement that you did?
So our client requirement was that the client is vendor is supplying the material from the truck, and the client want to client want to calculate the net weight of the material, as the quantity of the material is large, so it is not unable to calculate this one by one. So client want to determine the net weight. So they use weighbridge for that. From from that weighbridge means when the truck comes in the plant, so in the gate, the slip will be printed with a PO. Means when the truck driver will come with a PO receipt, so they will give to the guard, means here, where they will share the slip number. And once that loaded truck first will pass through the weigh bridge, there the truck weight plus loaded material weight will be calculated, and it will be all the details which we all the details means like PO number, slip number, weight, in time, and the other details the in the user will enter. After that, uh, the material will be uh, material will be material will be loaded to the storage location. Once the material will be loaded to the storage location, again the empty truck comes to Weybridge, and after that again they will enter the details of empty truck, and automatically the once they will enter the means same on the same screen, they will enter the net weight, empty truck weight, and out time. So once they enter all the detail, net weight will be automatically calculated. And after that, the client wants a GRN should be posted automatically. So there will be BAPI execution program. So for that, we have created the custom table and initial screen we have designed. Uh, we have means we have suggested the custom T code for that. And first we have decided which fields are needed in that input fields are needed in that field. And we have given logic for that. We have prepared FSD, and we have created the custom table for that, where we have given the so we have given functional name. We have suggested the which functional name we needed, which with the technical field name, data type and length. Then we have provided this structure to the table structure to the technical team. They will create a they will create a custom table. So whatever the details we have maintained in the initial screen, it will be whatever the once we enter the details in the initial screen, that will be reflected in the table. And the if there is enough data, means if the net weight is calculated and all the details are there, and if there is enough data to create the goods receipt, so the system will automatically means by using BAPI execution, system will fetch the data from the table and it will automatically create the GRM.
Okay. Okay, you told smart form also you work upon. So
Yes.
what kind of the configuration you did for the smart forms?
Uh, we have done means output determination. It is a pre-configuration for the smartphone. So I have done output determination. So we have in output determination we have done nest setting, uh, where we need to enter the program name and the form and routing, which is given by the technical team once the smartphone is developed.
Okay, any other configuration like condition type, access sequence,
Yes,
procedure?
yes. This is the standard condition type we have. Means we have standard condition type. We have application type EF, and we have application type in PO. We have application type EF. From this, that is standard document category. From this document category, calculation schema, standard calculation schema determined. That is RMB AF1. And condition type means calculation schema contain the condition type NU, that is for PO. And condition type contain the access sequence. Standard access sequence we have take 0001. Sorry, MBF1. And from access sequence contain the condition table. And if the condition record is found, then the if the condition record is found, then the output type or condition type will be determined.
Okay. Okay. Do you know about UNBW and NLAG material type?
Yes, sir. So UNBW stands for non-valuated material, NLAG stands for non-valuated material. In NLAG, means in UNBW material, quantity updating is active and value updating is inactive. Whereas in NLAG, both the indicator quantity and value updating is inactive. And in both the material type, accounting view is not required. Account assignment category is required.
Okay. Explain me the business partner configuration.
Uh, so first we need to create a vendor account group, and then we need to define the vendor means when then we need to define the number range for a vendor account group and assign the number range to vendor account group. Then we need to define the BP grouping and define the number range for BP grouping and assign the number range for BP grouping. Then we need to link the BP grouping and vendor account group. And one more thing, while creation of vendor account number range, the we have to keep the external number range active. And for PP number range, the we need to internal means we need to take internal as a number range. And we need to link after that we need to link BP grouping and vendor account group. And here we need to active the same number range checkbox. And after that we can create a BP, means business partner by T code BP.
Okay. What is a vendor sub-branch, Nilesh?
What's that?
Vendor sub-branch.
Uh, don't know, sir. Yes.
Okay. What is a partner functions?
Uh, Partner functions means whoever the person or a vendor or any person who is helps to grow the business. The partner functions.
Okay. What is a no ERS indicator in info record?
What's that?
No ERS indicator.
ERS.
Yes.
In which?
Info record.
No ERS. Don't know, sir. Sir, ERS stands for?
Evaluated receipt settlement.
No, I don't
Just
know.
check what is a vendor sub-branch and what is a evaluated receipt settlement. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have okay, next question. What is a account assignment category?
Sir, account assignment category is used when we are not getting OBYC determination automatically. In that case, we have to enter GL account and cost center manually, and it is mostly used in a consumable PO or service PO.
Consumable PO.
Yes.
Okay, and what is item category?
Uh, Item category decides the which type of procurement we are doing.
Examples.
Like K for consignment, L for subcontracting procurement, P for pipeline procurement, D for service PO, B for limit PO.
Okay, P for pipeline procurement. Can we
Uh,
create a PO for pipeline?
no, sir. We will directly goods issue to the cost center from pipeline material.
Then is there any indicator P for item category?
Uh, Item category is P only. 201P.
201P is a moment type, not item
Yes,
category.
yes. Item category we use P in pipeline procurement.
That is not a item category. That is a special stock indicator. Okay.
Okay.
Can we convert a purchase requisition into PO automatically?
Yes, sir.
How?
There are some means we need to do some configurations in document type where we need to uh, is a reference PO reference to PO that indicator should be active there. Or if we have created the PR, then we can in PO we can directly go to document overview and enter the PR number and adopt it
Automatically, I'm saying, not manually.
automatically. Okay. So we have some configuration like in purchasing, I mean in vendor master and material master, the auto PO indicator should be active. The fixed vendor should be there. For that, source list should be maintained. And when we are creating PO, supplier is there and maintain the purchase info record. Then when we create a PO first, and in AMI 51.9, and we need to enter the plant purchasing group PR number and execute it. So it will automatically create a PO.
Okay. Do you know about background job?
Yes, sir. Background job means it is like we have to technical team will do this where they will execute one program. We have means at a particular frequency that particular job is repeated.
Is it a technical activity or functional activity?
Technical activity.
It is a functional activity. Okay.
Okay.
Background job.
Okay.
Means we can create like a standard program we can use variant we can use. Already one standard T code is there, PR to PO for PR to PO conversion. We can use that.
Okay, sir.
What are the purchase requisition configuration for release procedure?
Purchase requisition.
Yes.
So first we need to means for without classification we will use for the PO. We can if you want to be a header level or a item level. So depending on that we will do the requisition. First we need to define the characteristics. Then we need to define the class, and we need to define the then we need to map the characteristics into class. Then we need to define the release procedure for the PO without classification. Then we need to define the release group. Then we need to define the release code. Then we need to define the release indicator. And after that, we need to define the release prerequisites. After that, in the release prerequisite, we will maintain the sequence in which approval must take place, and also maintain the value in the characteristics for which we have plotted the release strategy. And to check the uh, release strategy, we will create a PO, and in the T code ME 59N, ME 59, 54 and 59N, we will release the, we can see, we can release the PR.
Okay. What is item level and what is header level release?
Item level means we are particular means if a PR having three items line, we can we can release a particular item only. And header level means overall document like a PO or a overall document. PO, we can release PO document overall directly. Means in PO we have three item lines, so that overall document will be released. We cannot release the single item line in a PO. Whereas in a PR, we can release a particular item line.
Okay. Nilesh, how general ledger account determine automatically in accounting document?
Sir, in OBYC, we will maintain the GL account for the we will maintain the GL account for the charts of account, company code, valuation grouping code, account modifier, and the valuation class. Suppose we are posting the GRN, that's goods receipt. So from the movement type, transaction key, and the account from the material master, valuation class will be identified, and from plant, valuation grouping code will be from valuation grouping code, plant will be identified. So the system will so system will search in this. So the system will search the combination which will maintain for the GL account in OBIC determination, and capture all the and the GL account is determined in the account level.
Okay. Okay, what is the pricing procedure concept?
So, pricing procedure is a combination of different types of charges, such as condition type, such as gross price, discount, and freight charges. It is a way of determining the condition type in a purchasing document, and we can determine the price of material. We can determine the price of material or services in a purchasing document. Hence, we can calculate the net price of the material by using different condition types.
Okay. How this pricing procedure comes in PO?
Uh, So, supplier and purchasing organization is responsible to fetch the pricing procedure in a PO. We use schema group to fetch the pricing procedure in a PO. First, we need to define the schema group, and in the schema group, we need to define the schema group supplier and schema group purchasing organization. Then we need to assign the schema group supplier to the supplier in purchasing view, and we need to define the schema group purchasing organization to the purchasing organization. Then we need to, in schema determination, we need to assign the pricing procedure for the combination of schema group supplier and a schema group purchasing organization. So when we create a purchase order for that particular vendor and purchasing organization to which we have assigned the schema group supplier and schema group purchasing organization, so the pricing procedure will be fetched in the PO.
Okay. What is the subtotal field in a pricing
Uh,
procedure?
Subtotal means whatever the data is stored in the condition type, that will be stored in the KOMP table and WRT BRTWR field, and it is used for reporting purpose of PO. Means if you want to see the particular PO for the gross price, we can use this subtotal.
Okay. What is accrual key indicator?
Sir, accrual key is used to determine the expense or profit. It indicates whether the pricing amount should be treated as a cost or revenue in the financial accounting.
Yes, for example.
Uh, if you want to determine, and if you want to determine, it is used for determine different transactions for it will use to determine transaction key for the different uh, means,
Accrual key
uh,
is a clearing account.
yes, to determine the different clearing account it is used. Means if you want to determine a clearing account, a separate clearing account, we will use that.
Okay. In a PO, the requirement is condition type should come automatically, but that value should not be editable. How
Uh,
you how you can achieve this scenario?
Means in PO, condition type will comes automatically, but value will not.
Yeah, value also will come automatically. Condition type also will come automatically, but that value should not be editable by the user.
Uh, Condition type and price will comes automatically. So in for that condition type, we have to, means access sequence should not be there. So it will
Access
comes
sequence is there, access sequence is not there, that is different story. Price
okay,
is coming from either from info record, either from condition record, but that
okay.
should not be editable.
That should not be editable. But we want condition type and price automatically.
Correct.
Uh, PO, so not.
How to create new condition type?
There is a T code amps like 06. Uh, we need to, if we want to create a new condition type, we can take a reference of standard one, which is most relevant, and copy as and just change the description of the condition type. And if you want to create a new and if you want a new condition type, then we can create a custom one. We click on create.
What are the standard condition types that you know?
PB00, PBXX for the gross price, FR1, FRB1, FRC1 for freight charges, and RL01, RB00 for vendor discount.
Okay. What is a calculation type?
Calculation type means how the condition type on which basis we are calculating the condition type. We are calculating the condition type based on the percentage, based on the volume of the quantity, based on the quantity, based on the fixed value. So it represents that. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I
Uh,
was on mute. What is the split valuation?
Sir, split valuation means the material is divided or split into multiple valuation category depending upon its uh, split valuation is divided or split into multiple valuation category depending upon the quality of the material. Means if the same material having two different qualities available at a two different price, in that case, split valuation plays an important role.
What are the configurations?
First, we need to activate the split valuation. Then we need to configure the split valuation. Then we need to create a valuation type. Then we need to define the valuation category and assign the valuation type to the valuation category. Then once the configuration is completed, we need to while creating the material, we need to assign the valuation category in the material master, and we need to extend the valuation type for the material and enter the different prices. And by to check it, create a PO, we can check the delivery type. In grids, we can check the valuation type prices or valuation type, whatever the valuation type we have maintained for
Uh,
them.
okay. Explain me consignment procurement.
So consignment procurement is a specific type of procurement where we receive the stocks from the vendor, but does not immediately own them. Instead of that, we will keep the material at means company premises, but the owner of the stock is still the vendor until we consume that material, sell that material, or until we transfer posting that material from consignment stock to the unrestricted stock. And here the item category we use K special indicator we use K.
Okay. What is the subsequent adjustment?
Uh, Subsequent adjustment means in subcontracting subsequent adjustment. Uh, so suppose means in subcontracting what we are doing, we are providing raw material to the subcontracting vendor. So if after means providing the raw material, we are doing the uh, so if for example we have provided two raw material one and raw material two. We have provided raw material, I mean, both the raw material to the supplier to get the finished product, and they asking for more raw material. So in that case, we need to post the subsequent address.
Okay. What are the momentaries? What are the
For
accounting entries?
uh, we will use 121 for the subsequent adjustment, and when we are and getting the discount and all, then it is 542. When it is over consumed, is under consumed, then it is 542 moment type.
Explain overconsumption in subcontracting end to end.
Over consumption. uh, Over consumption. So first we need to create a subcontracting PO. So after that, we will transfer posting. After that, we need to transfer posting with a 541 L movement type to the subcontracting vendor. Then we need to post the GR against the PO and do the invoice. And after that, we need to after that we need to post the subsequent adjust. We need to post the over subsequent adjustment. Here we need the overconsumption indicator will be inactive. Under consumption indicator should be active, and we need to manually enter the quantity price and then post the invoice.
Comment type, accounting entries.
Okay, sir. So overconsumption means when we do after the means for raw material and all things I have to say, or for invoice and GR.
All accounting entries.
So suppose we are providing one raw material and getting one finished material. So after the GRN, the accounting entry for raw material will be BSX will be credited, GBB VBO will be debited. For a finished material, uh, for a finished material, GB for finished material, uh, BSA, BSV will be credited, and WRX will be credited, and FRL will be debited. And after the invoice, vendor account credited and WRX will be vendor account credited, WRX will be debited. And if we do the overconsumption, then vendor account will be credited and WRX will be debited.
Okay. What is the difference between subsequent debit and subsequent credit?
Subsequent debit and subsequent credit. So in subsequent credit, subsequent debit, suppose we have sent a material to the vendor and PO is created, GR is also posted and invoice is also done. And the vendor is asking for the additional charges or the price value material price changes. So this is the uh, uh, what I said. This question कैसा था? Whatever.
Subsequent debit versus subsequent credit.
So this is the case of subsequent credit. So in after the GR is after the GR vendor account credited, sorry, after the GR BSX will be debited and WRX will be credited, and after the invoice vendor account credited and WRX credited. And if they are asking after the subsequent credit, we post vendor account credited, WRX debited, BSX debited.
Okay.
And subsequent debit, like if we are asking is PO is created, GR is also posted, and invoice is also done. And after that, the we are asking for a discount or a material prices changes or reduces. So this is the subsequent debit
Okay.
account.
What is RTP procurement?
RTP. RTP stands for a returnable transport packaging material. So basically, generally, some of the material are very difficult to send without packaging. So vendor will provide some packaging to that material. But producing packaging material, RTP material is very expensive. So the vendor wants the RTP material to be returned once the actual material will be delivered. And the material type for the RTP material is LEIH, and we use special indicator as AM.
How to receive this RTP material?
So first we need to create first precondition should be there. RTP means actual material master for actual material will be there, and the you need to maintain the material master for the RTP material with the document material type LEIH. Then first we need to create a PO for the actual material. Once we create a PO, we need to do the GR. While creating the GR, there is a uh, icon transport equipment button. We need to enter the RTP material with the quantity. Here the movement type will be 50M. Goods receipt without the PO for the RTP material. After the goods receipt, no accounting entry will be generated for the RTP material. As we are No accounting entry will be generated for the RTP material. Accounting entry will be generated for the actual material. BSX will be debited, WX will be credited. And once the GR has been done, we need to do the invoice, vendor account credited, and WRX debited. And we need to return this RTP material once the good has been delivered. So we need to perform, we need to return this RTP material with a movement type 502M.
Okay. What is import procurement?
Whenever we procure any material from outside the country, so we have to pay some custom charges, or we have to pay some taxes like custom charges, custom duty to the government. So in advance. So this is the import procurement.
Hello.
हाँ सर बोलिए.
Okay. What is a project PO?
Uh, Project PO means whenever we are creating the PO, means whatever the cost we have, is cost of the material will be directly loaded on the project.
So,
हाँ सर.
what is the project PO steps? Complete answer.
Mm, sir, unable to recall.
What is the third party procurement?
Suppose means we are procuring the raw material from the one vendor, and we have to send this raw material directly to the other vendor. Means suppose we are doing subcontracting process, and in subcontracting process we are providing raw material to the subcontracting vendor. And in this case, suppose raw material we are procuring from the other vendor. So we will directly say to means in that case that the raw material from we are procuring the vendor, we will directly tell them to send this raw material to the subcontractor vendor location instead of our company location. So in delivery address, when we create a domestic PO against the, we need to create a domestic purchase order against the domestic supplier. So in delivery address, we need to maintain the supplier, and SA vendor should be active so that the raw material from the vendor who have procured the raw material, that will be directly goes to the subcontractor vendor. Hello.
What is the physical inventory process?
Sir, physical inventory process in which the company stops all the goods movement transaction and physically counts the physically counts the company actual company stock. And it is nothing but a comparing the system stock, that is SAP stocks, to the actual stock which is present at the warehouse.
Steps.
Uh, First we need to create a
Whenever
physical.
whenever any question will be asked, okay, this is not only definition. This
Okay.
is steps also, process steps
Okay.
also, moment types also, accounting
Okay.
entries also.
Okay. So first we need to create a physical inventory document with a T code MI01. Here we need to enter the plant count date, material, plant. Once the physical inventory document is created, we need to print the physical inventory document with the T code MI21. Then we need to do the inventory count with the T code MI04. Here we need to enter the physical inventory document, and after that we need to enter the physically available stock. Once the physical inventory is count, we need to post the difference with the T code MI07. Uh, Here we can see the difference between the SAP stocks and the actual stocks, and we can post the difference. Once we post the difference, accounting document will be generated. If the physical inventory is greater than the system inventory, then it will be the case of profit. So in that case, we will use 701 moment type. Uh, so BSX will be debited, GBB and we will be credited. And if the system inventory is greater than the physical inventory, then it will be the case of loss. In that case, BSX will be credited and GBB and we will be debited.
Nilesh, what is a vendor return process?
Vendor return process. Suppose we are we are procuring the material. We have received the material, and during the quality check, we have found some damage in the material. So in that case, suppose we are procuring the 100 materials, and after that we have during the quality check we have found 10 materials are damaged. So we have to return this material to the vendor. So in that case, we need to create a return PO. So first we need to create a PO, then do the goods receipt, whatever the quantity we have received. Then we need to create a return means return delivery. Then we need to post the return delivery. Here we need to enter the quantity which we need to return to the vendor and post it.
Okay. How many ways we can return the material to the vendor?
uh, Return delivery to the means to was by return PO and return delivery to vendor.
Okay. What is the intercompany STO?
So intercompany STO is used for transferring the material from one plant company code to another plant company code within the same corporate. इसका प्रोसेस भी बताना है सर.
Yes.
So is config process steps. Okay. So first we need to create a STO with a document type NV and enter the necessary details. Once the STO is created, we need to do the outbound delivery with the T code VL10V. Once the outbound delivery is created, we need to post good issue. Here the accounting entry will be generated. Uh, BSX will be accounting entry is unable to recall. Uh, then we need to create billing document. After that, we need to post the GR against the STO, and after that, invoice will be there.
Configuration, accounting entries.
Okay, so in intercompany STO, the movement type will be 643 goods issued to the stock transfer order, and uh, और क्या पूछा सर आपने मूवमेंट टाइप के बारे में
Accounting entries.
और accounting entries are unable to recall but configurations like we need to creation first we need to creation of receiving plant as a customer, creation of supplying plant as a vendor, then we need to define the shipping point, then we need to define the shipping point, then configure delivery type and the availability checked by the plant. Here the delivery type will be NLCC. Then we need to define shipping point determination. Then define item category determination in the delivery. Here the standard item category will be NLC, and assign the document type one-step procedure and the under delivery progress. Hello, hello.
Just 1 second, Nilesh.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the consumption based planning in a MRP?
Sir, am I with topic? I'm not prepared.
Not prepared. Okay.
Yes.
What is outline agreements?
Sir, outline agreement is the agreement, it is the purchasing agreement between the company and vendor to supply the material. Sorry, outline agreement is the purchasing agreement between the company and vendor. It defines the terms and condition of agreement, such as price, quantity, and the delivery schedules. Uh, uh, the purchasing department negotiate with the vendor and set the terms and conditions that are fixed for the period of specific period. And outline agreement contain two types: contract and scheduling agreement.
Okay. Uh, do you know about concept of a batch management?
No, sir.
Okay. Tell me activate methodology.
So in Activate methodology, we have 6 phases: discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run. Activate methodology will activate methodology quickly complete the project and in more efficient way than the ASAP methodology. So in discover phase, the business will start looking for a SAP right solution to map their business requirement. So in this phase, the SAP offers free trials to the business for both on premises on and cloud, where the business core user will explore the various business process to evaluate to evaluate the various business process across the enterprises function. And at the end of this phase, the business will finalize the right SAP solution to move ahead in the next phase. Then in the prepare phase, the PMO team from the both the company will have a discussion, like cost of the project, modules need to be implemented, uh, duration of the project, uh, team preparation will be there, short-term, long-term benefits. This discussion will be there, and here the consultant and the business core user will meet, where the business core user will demonstrate about their business processes, and consultant note down it and prepare and mailing the MM document to the business and take a sign off. Then in the explore phase, uh, the consultant will start showing the pre-configured SAP solution to the business, so that the consultant will easily gather the requirement from the business and identify the gap and fill the gap. So in this phase, we need to create the BPT document, BPML list, KDS document, and once we gather the requirement, we need to identify the gap, and based on the means if you identify the gap, you have to categorize this gap on the base of RISEW object. And after that, we need to create the FSD. And once all the document is created, we need to give walkthrough to the functional as well as technical lead. And once it is approved from their side, we need to give walkthrough of the document to the business. And once it is approved from the business also, we have to take a sign off. Then in realize phase, whatever the documents we have prepared, uh, Scrum Master stand-up meeting, regular stand-up meeting will be there with the business core user, and whatever the documents we have prepared in the realize phase, we have to start doing the configurations in the development server, and whatever the uh, requirements are there means we have gathered, we have to start side by side, we have to start development on there. And once the configuration and developments are completed, for the testing, we need to transfer this TR, means we need to transfer this configurations and the development in the testing. So here we will perform the functional unit testing. Then in deploy phase, we need to perform the system integration testing. The business will perform user acceptance testing. We have to prepare the user manuals. We need to provide user-based trainings or role-based trainings. Uh, Here we need to perform is data migration activity will be there. Is data migration we need to perform, and cutover activities we need to do. And once all the activities are done here, then in run phase, run means go live. So business end user will start working on day-to-day basis for their, means they can perform day-to-day transactions, business transactions on the production side.
Okay, what is a cutover activity?
Sir, cutover activity means for we are freezing the business process. We are freezing the processes for 2 3 days from the legacy system to upload the open stock and open PO quantity to the SAP system.
Okay. Did you follow any specific template for master data? Master
Uh,
data like master data uh,
Material mass.
upload or gathering the
Yes.
information.
Uh, for we have used means material master upload. We have used LTMC, and we have used BDC also and BAPI also. So in that case, we have used custom template. But in LTMC, already standard templates are available. So while creation of material master data means mass material master data, so we have get the standard template from standard templates because it is already present in the SAP system. And for the BAPI and BDC, we need to create the custom template.
Okay. Then in the announcement, did you use any body, BAPI or user exit?
BAPI we have used for the means as I explained you the enhancement where the clients wants once the initial screen whenever they enter the details it will be search in the tables, and the system will search in the tables that the for the there is enough data for the goods movement or not. So if there is enough data, it will automatically it will get the data, and BAPI execution will be there by the background job. Means at a particular frequency, the system will search in the table. Means system will search in the table is there is enough data, and if the material document is not created for this data, then for this data, it will automatically create the goods movement. Yes, here.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Nilesh.
Thank you, sir.